Welcome to LFC Transfer HQ, your ultimate source for all things Liverpool FC transfers. Like and subscribe for more football updates. Our first news is Fabrizio Romano gives update on Ibrahima Konate future after Liverpool make generous offer. Ibrahima Konate's Liverpool contract expires at the end of the season and the defender has been linked with Real Madrid. Liverpool await a decision from Ibrahima Konate over his future, reports suggest. The centre-back is in the final year of his Anfield contract, having joined from Red Bull Leipzig for £35 million in the summer of 2021. During his time on Merseyside, Konate has made 148 appearances for the Reds, helping the club win the Premier League, FA Cup and 2 Carabao Cups, yet the France international's future beyond the end of the 2025-26 season remains precarious. Alongside captain Virgil van Dijk, Konate has remained as first choice despite his form coming under scrutiny as the current champions trail leaders Arsenal by 8 points. Konate has been heavily linked with joining Real Madrid on a free transfer next summer. From January 1st, the defender is able to sign a pre-contract with the Spanish giants. According to Sky Sports Switzerland reporter Sasha Tavaleri, Liverpool have made a very generous final offer to extend Konate's stay. It reportedly would make him one of the highest paid players at the club. However, it said that Konate is still weighing up whether to hold out for a concrete deal from Madrid and that a decision is expected in the coming weeks. In addition, Italian journalist Fabrizio Romano has claimed that Konate is weighing up his future with Real, not the only club who would be keen on signing him. Romano said on his YouTube channel, "There is a negotiation still ongoing between Liverpool and Ibrahima Konate. Konate, as I told you in the last few months, has to decide what he wants to do. He has several opportunities around Europe, Real Madrid for sure, and not only that, but Konate now has to decide, because there is a negotiation ongoing with Liverpool. Liverpool made their proposal to Konate. And now it's Konate who has to decide. Okay, I want to stay and sign this new contract, or no, I want to leave and try a new chapter." So Liverpool are waiting for an answer from Ibrahima Konate. There is a conversation, there is a negotiation. Liverpool made their move in this case. So now it depends on Ibrahima Konate, on what Ibrahima Konate wants to do. This can be financial, or this can be personal if he wants to try a new chapter or not. So there are several factors to consider, but Liverpool made their move now is on Ibrahima Konate to decide what can be the next step of his career. What has Ibrahima Konate said on his future? During the international break, Konate discussed his contractual situation while on France duty. He told Telefoot, "It's clear we think about it. But what's complicated is that we can't say everything because there's a lot of things being said in the media. So Liverpool are waiting for an answer from Ibrahima Konate. There is a conversation, there is a negotiation. Liverpool made their move in this case. So now it depends on Ibrahima Konate, on what Ibrahima Konate wants to do. This can be financial, or this can be personal if he wants to try a new chapter or not. So there are several factors to consider, but Liverpool made their move now is on Ibrahima Konate to decide what can be the next step of his career." What has Ibrahima Konate said on his future? During the international break, Konate discussed his contractual situation while on France duty. He told Telefoot, "It's clear we think about it. But what's complicated is that we can't say everything because there's a lot of things being said in the media. Stay tuned for all the latest Liverpool transfer news, contract updates, and insider reactions from Anfield." Subscribe now for daily Liverpool FC updates and breaking football news. Our second news is Liverpool centre-back contract deal under threat by Man Utd. Liverpool missed out on the deadline day signing of Marc Guéhi from Crystal Palace. The 25-year-old centre-back was the subject of an initial £35 million bid from Anfield, which the FA Cup holders knocked back at the 11th hour. That transfer miss has had a profound impact on Liverpool's season, as Arne Slot has been reduced to only 3 senior fit central defensive options. Competition hotting up for Guéhi. But encouragement can be taken from the fact that England international Guéhi is out of contract in summer 2026. Liverpool, although having lost their clear run at Guéhi, may be able to tempt him on a free transfer. One problem for that plan, however, is the interest that is materializing in Guéhi from elsewhere in the Premier League as well as in Europe. Real Madrid are expected to challenge the Premier League champions for Guéhi's signature, and now more jeopardy has been introduced in the shape of Manchester United. The Red Devils are facing up to the prospect of losing long-serving Harry Maguire next summer with no progress made on a new deal. And according to a report in the Daily Mail, Ruben Amorim's side are exploring a deal for Guéhi to replace Maguire. Expect United to be watching Marc Guéhi's situation with interest given his contract will be 6 months from expiring, the report reads. A centre-back is on the agenda with limited progress made on extending Harry Maguire's deal, which expires in the summer. He will be free to sign a pre-contract agreement with clubs abroad in around 6 weeks' time as things stand. While United are not expecting significant activity in January, they are not ruling out bringing forward moves for summer targets if the chance presents itself. Liverpool's other centre-back options. That means United could well be active for Guéhi in January, a player who is more than comfortable playing in Amorim's preferred back three system. Liverpool are going to have to face up to a centre-back revamp sooner or later, with Ibrahima Konate out of contract next summer. Furthermore, they could sell Joe Gomez since the England man is out of favour and has a contract expiring in 2027. Virgil van Dijk, meanwhile, is 34 now and is only under contract until summer 2027. Guéhi is just one of a host of names associated with a move to Merseyside at centre-back. Also named are Ronald Araujo, Alessandro Bottoni and Nico Schlotterbeck. Liverpool transfer news today. Fabrizio Romano has delivered a fresh update on Ibrahima Konate's future after Liverpool reportedly made a generous offer to the centre-back. Meanwhile, Manchester United are creating major pressure as Konate's new contract is now said to be under threat. Pundits are in full agreement that Antoine Semenyo's $85 million transfer to Liverpool would be a massive signing, and reports claim the Reds have definitely already taken their first step toward bringing the Bournemouth forward to Anfield. Frank Leboeuf also confirms Liverpool's interest in a tremendous and technical midfielder for a possible January move. On the other hand, new analysis suggests Liverpool may have made a big mistake by selling a young talent who could have become their next Gravenberch for just £15 million. Stay tuned for all the latest Liverpool transfer news, contract updates, and insider reactions from Anfield. Subscribe now for daily Liverpool FC updates and breaking football news. Our third news is Pundits in full agreement over Antoine Semenyo making $85 million Liverpool transfer. Liverpool has been linked with a move for Bournemouth winger Antoine Semenyo, who has been described as unstoppable and is available for £65 million, $85.5 million. Due to a release clause, Liverpool has been informed it can secure its long-term successor to the iconic Mohamed Salah during the January transfer window. Should the Reds proceed, they would be acquiring a player as unstoppable as Gareth Bale in his prime. This assessment comes from former England forward Darren Bent, who believes Liverpool ought to pursue Bournemouth winger Antoine Semenyo. The Ghana international, who has already revealed the team he supported as a boy, has emerged as one of the Premier League's standout performers this campaign, netting 6 goals across 11 outings while also providing 3 assists. Such form has sparked rumours linking the Reds, alongside Manchester City, Manchester United and Tottenham, with a potential move for his services. Speculation is set to intensify after it emerged that Semenyo's transfer clause is £65 million, $85.5 million. Ex-Premier League star Bent believes it represents a transfer the defending champions must pursue. He told TalkSport, "He has exploded out of the traps this season and he just looks really comfortable in himself. Every game you see him do something and you go, oh my goodness. He's one of those rare players, and I call players like this unstoppable. Gareth Bale was like that. When I talk about unstoppable, I'm talking about their attributes. When Bale started to move, you just couldn't stop him, and Semenyo is the same. Once he gets going, he's going past people, and he's gliding. What's good about him is that he can go both ways. I think he's got the full package." For so long now, Liverpool have been able to depend on Salah on that right-hand side, season upon season, and don't get me wrong, he's been one of the best players we've ever seen in this country. But the signs are that he potentially maybe is slowing down a fraction. Now, all of a sudden, you have to start addressing both sides. Meanwhile, another pundit has praised Semenyo's talent, believing his reported release clause to be cheap. Former Southampton striker Charlie Austin, a Liverpool supporter who played alongside their captain Virgil van Dijk at St Mary's, told Sky Sports News, "It sounds mad saying it, but going on the market and how everything is, absolutely it is. It is cheap. You can go back to the goal that he scored that opening Premier League night against Liverpool and the performance he put in. He gave Milos Kerkez a real big problem, scored the goal. It was a fantastic performance by him that night, and then he's continued that form all the way through the start of the season. Look, I think £65 million is a snip to get him. And the biggest thing is, he's only young, he's progressing. The way he's performing week in, week out for them, he has made himself Bournemouth's talisman." Stay tuned for all the latest Liverpool transfer news, contract updates, and insider reactions from Anfield. Subscribe now for daily Liverpool FC updates and breaking football news. Our fourth news is Liverpool have definitely already made their first step towards signing Antoine Semenyo. Liverpool are doing all they can to get ahead of their competition and sign their top targets in the transfer window. The Reds are known to be shrewd operators in the transfer market, with it very rare that they get things wrong. Granted, many may think that their most recent signings have been poor, but in the long term, it could be a very different story. This is why they are still keen to bring players in, with Antoine Semenyo someone they have already started looking at. And in fact, journalist Lewis Steele has confirmed that they have already made their first steps towards making him a Liverpool player. Liverpool have already discussed Antoine Semenyo internally. Over the summer, Liverpool lost a lot of key players, with one of these being winger Luis Diaz. However, instead of replacing him, they have attempted to go without another winger, something that is proving to be a bit of a mistake. That does not mean they did not consider signing a new wide player, though, with Steele confirming that Semenyo was one of the names discussed before. I would say definitely Liverpool and Semenyo's camp would have held talks at some point over the summer because it was talked about. It was one of those that went round and round in the industry, he said on his YouTube channel. Oh, Liverpool and Semenyo maybe, but then it just faded away. This would be a good sign, though, as continued interest would suggest that those talks were positive, with it being far from off the table in the winter. Liverpool need to sign a winger anyway, so why not sign Antoine Semenyo in January? It seems a bit of a no-brainer to snap Semenyo up in the new year if he is keen on a move, with Liverpool needing a winger in the summer regardless. For £65 million as well, it is less risky than blowing the budget on an unproven star later down the line, with the Ghanaian very much a safe bet. If Liverpool have been looking at him for a while too, it would suggest they have all the evidence they need to know that he would be a good fit, with this something they rarely get wrong. Either way, Semenyo is certainly a player for Reds fans to keep an eye on, with all the talk around him right now suggesting he could become a Liverpool player very soon. A fresh Alisson injury update has emerged ahead of Liverpool facing Nottingham Forest. After losing to Manchester City last time out, the Reds have slipped 8 points behind league leaders Arsenal. Liverpool are no longer expected to win the Premier League this season either, with 5 defeats in 6 a cause for concern. While it's hard to say how much of an impact it had, their form started to decline when Alisson suffered his latest injury. Liverpool fans have Alisson injury fears. However, the Brazilian is expected to make a return very soon, with Arne Slot providing a positive update on the goalkeeper prior to the November break. Now, a fresh report has emerged on Wednesday, suggesting the former AS Roma man will return to training this week ahead of the Nottingham Forest clash. But the news of Alisson's impending return hasn't gone down that well with some Liverpool fans, who have suggested he has now become injury-prone and can no longer act as a number one. One fan wrote, "Alisson will soon be injured again and Wirtz has yet to accomplish anything." A second claimed, "I expect Alisson to play at least 5 games before getting injured again. Maybe even 6. Should have sold him in the summer, as the injuries will get longer and more serious as he gets older. Selling Kelleher will haunt us for years to come yet, tweeted another. Stay tuned for all the latest Liverpool transfer news, contract updates, and insider reactions from Anfield. Subscribe now for daily Liverpool FC updates and breaking football news. Our fifth news is Frank Leboeuf says Liverpool are interested in signing tremendous and technical player in January. Liverpool are among the clubs are reportedly interested in signing AFC Bournemouth star Antoine Semenyo. Steve Nicol believes it would be a no-brainer for Liverpool to swoop for Antoine Semenyo. It emerged earlier this week that the AFC Bournemouth forward has a £65 million release clause installed in his contract, which can be triggered in the January transfer window. Semenyo, who signed a new deal at the Cherries in the summer, has started the 2025-26 campaign in rampant forward. He has plundered 6 goals and 3 assists in 11 Premier League games so far this campaign, that included a double in a 4-2 loss against Liverpool on the opening day of the season. The Reds are reportedly one of the teams that are interested in signing the Ghana international amid a lackluster start to their Premier League title defense. After 5 losses in 6 top-flight games, Arne Slot's side sit 8 points behind leaders Arsenal. Mo Salah's form has taken a marked dip and is now aged 33, so a long-term successor is needed. In addition, Liverpool have felt the loss of Luis Diaz after his £65 million exit to Bayern Munich on the left-hand side. What's been said? Semenyo is capable of playing on both flanks, and Nicol reckons that the 25-year-old should be signed if the Reds are to stand any chance of competing for the title. Speaking on ESPN, Nicol, who won 4 league titles and the European Cup with Liverpool, said, "I don't think there is anyone in the football world who doesn't want this guy. I'll have him today and twice on Sunday. They need somebody. If it's Semenyo, then fantastic, because the guy is absolutely dynamite. If it's not him, then, for Liverpool, it's going to have to be somebody else. If Liverpool want to win the title, then in the January window, they are going to have to make a move." Semenyo's career has certainly been on an upward trajectory, having come through the academy ranks at Bristol City. Last season, he recorded 20 goal involvements as Bournemouth claimed their best ever Premier League finish of 9th and reached the FA Cup quarter-finals. Unsurprisingly, Liverpool are not the only club who are said to be keen on Semenyo, with Manchester United and Tottenham Hotspur linked. Frank Leboeuf, who won the World Cup with France in 1998, reckons that Semenyo would be a great addition for any team if he is to make a move in January. "I would be so delighted," said Leboeuf. "Every game I saw him playing, he has been absolutely tremendous and has a great impact. The power he is showing and the finesse is amazing. His involvement to the team is huge. We have seen that at Bournemouth, and I'm sure we will see that at any club he's going to sign. He is strong, powerful, quick and technical. That would be a huge signing." Stay tuned for all the latest Liverpool transfer news, contract updates, and insider reactions from Anfield. Subscribe now for daily Liverpool FC updates and breaking football news. Our last news is bigger mistake than Quansah. Liverpool sold their next Gravenberch for £15 million. A lot has been said in recent weeks about Liverpool offloading Luis Diaz this summer. With hindsight on side, Arne Slot and co would now have kept a tighter grip on their Colombian attacker, with the South American winger already up to 11 goals and 6 assists, donning a new shade of red at Bayern Munich. Back at Anfield, both Florian Wirtz and Alexander Isak remain goalless in Premier League action. On the contrary. Still, he isn't the only sale this summer that will be plaguing the stuttering reigning champions, with Jarell Quansah now in the good books of England manager Thomas Tuchel, after leaving Merseyside behind for his own German challenge. Why letting go of Quansah was a mistake. The bumper summer transfer window also saw Trent Alexander-Arnold leave Liverpool behind for a major move to Real Madrid, with the Reds suffering in the right-back department ever since. At the time of writing, Connor Bradley is the only fit and available natural right-back option for Slot, with the Northern Irishman arguably struggling last time out against Manchester City, as Jeremy Doku stole the show with a masterclass down Bradley's right flank, with a mammoth 7 successful dribbles completed. A lot has been said in recent weeks about Liverpool offloading Luis Diaz this summer. With hindsight on side, Arne Slot and co would now have kept a tighter grip on their Colombian attacker, with the South American winger already up to 11 goals and 6 assists donning a new shade of red at Bayern Munich. Luis Diaz Bayern Munich. Back at Anfield, both Florian Wirtz and Alexander Isak remain goalless in Premier League action. On the contrary. Still, he isn't the only sale this summer that will be plaguing the stuttering reigning champions, with Jarell Quansah now in the good books of England manager Thomas Tuchel, after leaving Merseyside behind for his own German challenge. Why letting go of Quansah was a mistake. The bumper summer transfer window also saw Trent Alexander-Arnold leave Liverpool behind for a major move to Real Madrid, with the Reds suffering in the right-back department ever since. At the time of writing, Connor Bradley is the only fit and available natural right-back option for Slot, with the Northern Irishman arguably struggling last time out against Manchester City, as Jeremy Doku stole the show with a masterclass down Bradley's right flank, with a mammoth 7 successful dribbles completed. To further add to the underperforming outfit's woes, Jeremy Frimpong has failed to settle in properly with injuries galore. If Liverpool could turn back time, therefore, they would surely look to keep Quansah around for longer to boost their depleted numbers, even if he was largely a bit-part player when still situated in England. He has seized his chance at Bayer Leverkusen, though, despite making just 55 senior appearances for the Reds over several years, with a calm and collected 90% pass accuracy averaged across 8 Bundesliga games to date, on top of 2 goals being put away in all competitions. This drastic upward trajectory has even resulted in the aforementioned Tuchel stating that he is a tiny bit ahead of Trent in the England senior setup, with a first 3 Lions cap coming his way earlier in the month. Versus Albania. It remains to be seen what role Quansah has in the upcoming World Cup, but he isn't the only former Liverpool starlet shining bright away from their once boyhood club, with Slot and co very much dropping the ball, again, when ditching a homegrown version of Ryan Gravenberch for just £15 million. Thanks for watching. That's all for today's transfer update. But the transfer window never sleeps, and neither do we. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for the latest Liverpool FC transfer news, rumors, and confirmed deals. Don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss an update, because at LFCT